What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Mike. I am a full-time media seller. What does that mean to you? That just means I go around the thrift stores, I do bulk buys, and I scan all of the DVDs, CDs, and books with my little fancy finger scanner, Bluetooth scanner. But you don't need anything this fancy. You can get a cheap $10 one. It works the same way, just personal preference. So today's video, we got my favorite thrift store currently and one of my least favorite thrift stores. So in addition to sell media, I also am the leader of the Secret Book Club Society. We meet once a week at I can't disclose the location. It's out in the middle of the desert somewhere, every Sunday at 11:30 Eastern. If you join the channel, you'll be able to hang out with us on Zoom. We just talk about our businesses. If we have any problems, bounce ideas off each other and go from there. So if you're interested in that, the link's always in the description. But today, we're thrifting. You gotta listen. I can't just sit around and make YouTube videos all day. I gotta get stuff to send into Amazon, because if I don't send stuff in, then I'm broke, and then I'm living on the streets, and then I'm not doing YouTube, and then I can't help nobody else, and it all falls apart. So enough chatter. Mountjoy, little thrift shop. I come here once a month, in case anybody's wondering how often I go to some of these thrift stores. This place usually does super. So I'm taking an IKEA bag, because we usually always leave out of here with an IKEA bag. I probably just jinxed the whole thing, so let me shut up. While I'm in there, you'll see my Scout IQ screen. Just says whether or not you're buying it. You don't got to know nothing about books, DVDs, CDs, nothing. So let me shut up. Let's get in here and hopefully fill up, like 35 IKEA bags. Let's go. All right, we are at our second and last stop of the video, one of my least favorite thrift stores, and unfortunately it is the closest one to me. This community aid here, they just suck overall. So I actually tried to donate a lot of duds here one time, and they're like, oh, we got too much, the shelves are overflowing. Well, you tell me the shelves are overflowing, I'm gonna go in and look. The shelves are basically empty. So unfortunately, like, this place doesn't turn over books that often. It is half price. You guys seen how cool that little Mountjoy thrift store is? It's like never ending. You just keep walking. They have like a silent auction, all kinds of stuff in there. But like I said, an IKEA bag full. We spent like 65 bucks in there, which is, good. We got a lot of stuff. We got DVDs, CDs, lots of books. $100+ profit book. You'll see that in the wrap up. Anyway, let me shut up. It's packed because it's half off, like I said. I'm not looking forward to this, but hey, That's what you got to do, you know. You got to go to these stores every once in a while just to make sure, you know, you're keeping them honest. That's how I look at it. Keep them honest. All right, so let's go. All right, we are back home from my least favorite thrift store and my most favorite thrift store currently. You guys seen my least favorite thrift store sucked. The books, okay, so I had a bunch of duds a while back and they're like, hey, we're overflowing with media, we're not taking them. I just wanted to get rid of them. And they told me they were overflowing. You seen the shelves are basically completely empty in there. The books were non-existent. So what you guys seen, I went up to the DVDs and they have a $1 tag. I think it was yellow. So I separated all the DVDs into a pile of the yellow ones and I was just scanning the cover on the Seller Central app just so, because they cover their barcodes. I didn't even get any from there because they all sucked. They cover all their barcodes with their stickers, so it completely sucked in there. We did get one thing, and it wasn't media. It wasn't a book, a CD, or DVD. I'll show you guys in the wrap up. The first stop, we crushed it in there. We spent $72 there, and we got a whole bunch. So the total profit wise before cost is $147 profit in CDs, $17 in DVDs, $187 in books, not including the $400 probably not going to be book, but I'll show you guys that in the wrap up. And then we found one board game at that thrift store for 34 bucks. So our total cost today was $77. Our total profit was $385. After our cost is $308. So I'm going to show you the best CD, best DVD, best book, and then our board game that we found. So let me get my screen recording here and we will be good to go. So first up we have a CD, new sealed, Tennessee Ernie Ford, Hymns and Spirituals. So there's only one selling used right now, merchant fulfilled for $34. So if we price this around, you know, probably $39.99, maybe even a little bit more as long as Amazon don't yell, we'll make at least 25 bucks on that CD. So that was the best CD. DVD, we only got 2 of them and this was the better one. A tribute to Howard and Vestal Goodman, Gaither Gospel Series. This is new sealed as well. So you want to go to the new buy box, make 12 bucks on that. All right, our big $400+ profit book according to Scout IQ is Canned Foods. It's a textbook, Principles of Thermal Process Control, Container Closure Evaluation. On the back, it does say it's $110. So if you bought it like that, you know, it'd be 110 bucks. You see here it's pulling off some crazy merchant fulfill, but even the lower merchant fulfills are at $400. Sell back your book's only going to give you $384. I posted this in the members only, and it seems like it's selling for right around $250 the past sale. So even if I can sell this for 200 bucks, I'll still be happy. But just understand, when you see crazy numbers like 454, there's probably just, you know, the merchant fulfilled offers are probably way out of line, and the merchants can put whatever price. As FBA, you know, Amazon has their fair pricing policy, which really isn't fair because they want you to give your stuff away, but that's for another video. But yeah, if we can get 200 bucks out of this, canning stuff is hot right now. If you ever see canning or preserving, that stuff's going to sell. It's going to sell quick, and usually there's decent profit in them. I don't come across them often, but when I do, usually it's like 90% is going to be an accept. So this is going to make me $10 million, and I'll be able to retire off it. So this book alone made the trip worth it. And then our board game, the only thing we got from that stinky store was brand new sealed Trouble. And this is the retro series, so this is like meant to look like the old school Trouble we all played growing up here. So if we scan this, you see here new FBA is $47.95. We'll make 34 bucks on it. I did pay $5, but it's new sealed, so not going to complain. But I am going to complain that that thrift store completely sucked, so I won't be going back there probably for another 2 months. It's the closest one, of course, so that makes it even worse, you know. I wish it was, you know, a faster turning over store, but what are you gonna do? As always, I appreciate y'all watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more used book videos. Bye bye.